Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about some official transfers. Joao Cancelo, he heads over to Saudi Arabia. Barcelona lose out on the Portuguese. And then as well, we're going to be talking about Federico Chiesa because Chiesa is going to be joining Liverpool, another transfer in which Barcelona they have missed out on. And then we're going to be talking about some potential targets in which Barcelona can go into the transfer market for, because with this injury crisis that Barcelona are currently suffering, we have very limited options in the squad, very limited depth, and that's something that Barcelona they are going to have to address. But guys, before I get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. Everything's posted down below in the description. Go over there and check me out. That way you can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. But guys, let's get straight into the video. All right, guys, let's get straight into the video and let's talk about Joao Cancelo because it has been confirmed. Both clubs have announced it. Joao Cancelo to Al-Hilal. It has been confirmed. This was actually announced yesterday, but because of the watch long and everything, I wasn't able to make a video. But he will be leaving to Al-Hilal for a 25 million euro package, and his salary will be roughly around 15 million euros net per year until 2027. He heads over to Saudi Arabia. Barcelona, they lose out on the Portuguese. And this was a transfer target that Barcelona they were potentially looking at. Just if in case Eric Garcia was leaving, looking to get a fullback to add some depth in that area. But Joao Cancelo, and Man City, they decided to opt for the Al Hilal offer. And best of luck to Joao Cancelo. His loan at Barcelona, I would say it's mixed feelings. For the first couple of months, he did really well. But towards the later of the season, you saw some of his defensive liabilities, and then you saw the reason why not many top clubs were satisfied with his performances. But all the best to Joao Cancelo. And now another player who is unfortunately not going to be joining Barcelona, it is Federico Chiesa, because Federico Chiesa is going to be joining Liverpool. An agreement has been reached for 13 million euros with some add-ons and everything. He will be having a contract at Liverpool for roughly 4 years, and that he's going to be traveling very, very soon to England in order to complete the deal. The deal is done. Fabrizio Romano has reported it. And, it's another player in which Barcelona they miss out on. And it's very unlikely that we're going to be having a left winger. We're going to have to be relying on Raphinha, Ansu Fati, and Ferran for that position. And so that's going to be something that Barcelona they are going to have to address yet again. And I repeat, even though this is the whole Daniel Olmo deal, when you look at the player quality, absolutely fantastic. Barcelona they need a left winger. We need a left winger, and it's just another position in the squad that we need to reinforce. And so next summer it's going to be another big topic and talking point yet again. And as I said, in our weekly episode on Monday, missing out on Federico Chiesa is, I would say, it doesn't bode well for Barcelona, because Federico Chiesa was a very, very good market opportunity, just 10 million euros. Juventus trying to offload him, and Barcelona they had more to gain than they had to lose, and so I view it as a failure for Barcelona not being able to get Federico Chiesa on such manageable wages and such a cheap deal. But that's just Barcelona's FFP situation. Barcelona, they couldn't give Federico Chiesa guarantees to renew, and now we have to generate FFP space. Because when we talk about the transfer targets that Barcelona they are looking at the moment, Barcelona they are prioritizing Jonathan Tah. Negotiations are ongoing, and Barcelona they're trying to complete a deal before deadline day, and so we only have a couple of days actually before the transfer market closes. Barcelona they want to pay roughly 20 million euros, but Bayer Leverkusen they want 30. But one of the things that is blocking that move actually is the Kingsley Coman deal. Kingsley Coman, that deal is blocking the Jonathan Tah's transfer. And so, Barcelona, they're going to have to sort that whole situation out. And the Tah's agent actually is Pinisi Javi. And so that can work in Barcelona's favor. But we need to see what happens with Kingsley Coman before we're able to go in for Jonathan Tah. And Jonathan Tah, a player who is 28, a very tall, strong center back. I think he could be very, very useful. I wouldn't be paying any more than 20 million euros, max 25, because then as a backup option, then yeah, 30 million, I think you're pushing it. But Jonathan, I think in Barcelona's current situation, where you have Eric Garcia injured, Christensen injured, Araujo injured, and your only fit center backs are Inigo Martinez and Pau Cubarsi, then you're very light in those options. You let go of Miko Fay, you let go of Clement Longley, and you need options, because if one of those players go down, then you're gonna have to move Jules Koundé to center back, and who's gonna be playing right back? Hector Fort for the entire season, and so that's something that's going to have to be addressed. But now, guys, I'm going to be talking about something that's just happened. Barcelona, they have submitted a straight loan proposal for Liverpool midfielder Stefan Bajcetic. I'm actually butchering that. It's a hard name to pronounce. I'm sorry about that. But the talented midfielder, Barcelona, they have submitted a loan bid worth 4 million euros. No buy clause. It's just a straight loan deal. RB Salzburg, actually, they submitted an offer on Tuesday as well. But Barcelona, they have submitted another offer, 4 million euros. And looking at the type of profile that he is a midfielder. He is a pivot. He plays sort of Pedri. He has a very similar style to Pedri, but he's a taller version and a more defensive version of Pedri. And my thoughts on this deal is, let's go for it. We need bodies in the midfield. With Marc Bernal's injuries, Barcelona, they have to go into the market. As I talked about on yesterday's video, if Pedri goes down injured or Marc Rosado goes down injured, it's just, you just have no options to play in that midfield. Potentially, you could play Pau Cubarsi in that, base of the midfield. You move Koundé into the center back spot. You play Hector Fort, but then you're changing the system a lot. You're touching things, and it's not really ideal. And from here on out, looking at how Barcelona, they are super limited in their options. Any win from Hansi Flick, you applaud. You say, Hansi Flick, fantastic job. But if Barcelona, they do manage to lose, which we are going to lose throughout the season, then that's something that is at fault of the board, because the board, they can't be leaving your coach in this position where he just doesn't have options. We have zero options in that base of the midfield. You're not going to be relying on Pedri for the entire season, and you're not going to be relying on Marc Rosado. Gavi doesn't come back until November. Frankie de Jong, God knows when he comes back, and Marc Bernal out until next season. And so Barcelona already super limited at the start of the season. And Stefan Bajcetic, if I'm just gonna call him Stefan. Stefan, if he does come to Barcelona, I think it'd be a good move. I know there are some concerns in saying, hey, could you potentially block the progression of Pau Prim? But the thing is, guys, Barcelona, they're not going to be relying on just Pedri and just Marc Rosado. They already have to be rotated. Injuries and suspensions, they are going to happen. And so we need bodies, as I said before, a couple minutes ago. And so Barcelona going after a lone player, I don't think it'd be the end of the world. It's a short-term emergency option. Barcelona, they are exploring other options as well, and I will try to keep you guys updated. But as I said, I think it is a good move. We're just trying to get bodies in there. And I know we're going to be developing the Liverpool player basically for free, but with zero chance to buy him. And if he does turn out to be a fantastically amazing player, then we're just going to be helping Liverpool. But that's the situation in Barcelona's in. You just have to deal with what you have. But guys, that was it for the Barcelona news of the day. Definitely let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Joao Cancelo off to Al-Hilal, Chiesa off to Liverpool. Barcelona continuing their pursuit for Jonathan Tah, and as well, they've just recently submitted an offer for Stefan, the talented Liverpool midfielder. But guys, let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. And as always, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys all on the next video. Peace out, guys.
Wow.